Good morning, guys. I realized today's Facebook Live, it's a little bit later than usual because guess what? I am actually just finishing up my workout, which is the whole idea of doing today's Facebook Live, how to manage your gym life and your work life. So normally I work out at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I just started working out at actually 8 o'clock today. And the reason for that is I manage my gym life and my work life depending on what I have to do that day. So today I had a couple of meetings, I had a couple of scheduled calls. So based on that, I learned that if I wanted to get my workout in, that means I have to go a little bit earlier. And there were a couple of days last week when I actually had to go on the road to market, and with that, all you had to do is, like if you have to go on the road, all you have to do is basically plan out what other days you're going to work out. So when I say the first step is for you to figure out what kind of person I guess you are when it comes to the gym. For me, I'm an early bird. I don't like to work out at night. However, a lot of times I find myself having to make up for my missing my workouts and doing it in the evenings, but it's not something that's ideal for me. I like to get it out of the way in the morning, because when I do that, I excel at what I'm doing at work, and I feel like my day gets off to a great start. And with that, that means you have to start as early as you can. Now, there are a lot of people that do it in the afternoon, like what works for them is during the lunch hour. That doesn't work out for me, because I feel like if I go during my lunch hour, I'm gonna get a workout that's a lot less than an hour, and then I'll have to shower and then miss my meal, my lunch, and it just doesn't work for me. So what works for me is in the morning. Now, there are a lot of people that like to do it after work. They'll carry their gym clothes with them, and they'll go to work, and then after work, they'll just go straight to the gym. That's actually also a great idea, because a lot of us, when you tend to go to, if you actually go home after work and rest, then mentally you're already like cooling down, so you don't feel like working out. So I highly recommend one of two times to work out. I don't recommend the lunch hour as much, as long as if it's the only option and it works for you, then by all means. But I don't recommend it as much. It doesn't work for me, right? So I don't think it, in my mind, it's not logical, but I know for a lot of people it works, so I can't sit there and say that it shouldn't work. Now, I recommend one of the two times. I recommend working out early in the morning, when you can actually go early enough, when there's nobody on the road, you don't hit traffic, and get to the gym, get a workout in, and shower. A lot of gyms actually have a shower, and you can go straight to work. Now, a lot of you guys have kids. I don't have kids, so yes, it's a lot easier for me. And if you have kids, then you can figure out a time when you can maybe wake up and go to the gym before they wake up. Yes, it sounds like it's really hard to do, but you guys, I mean, a lot of us stay up really late to watch TV, so don't do that. You can divide your time between fun, gym, and work, and it's really what you have to do is you need to plan out your life. So that takes me to the second step, which I explained. You have to plan out your week, not your day. And the reason why I say that, because if you go day by day, let's say today I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym, I need to work out, I need to get it in, blah blah blah, and then I'm not able to get it in, then I'm gonna it's okay, there's always tomorrow. But eventually find out that tomorrow becomes the same issue, and the day after becomes the same issue. What you need to do is plan out the week. So for me, I know that I have to work out 4 weekdays and 1 weekend day. So thank you, Joy. So 4 weekdays. I work out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So that way I know if I plan ahead of time to work out 4 weekdays, that if I missed a Monday, then my ass is going back to the gym on Friday. Now, Fridays are really difficult for me because I have a lot of conference calls. So I can't. But guess what? If I miss Monday, then I know I'm gonna punish myself and get my ass to the gym on Friday. And that's why I say plan out your week, so you know what days you can make up for it. If you're brave enough, plan out your month. And if you're really crazy, insane, psycho ass like me, plan out your 12 weeks, which my 12 weeks look like this: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 10 o'clock at the gym, Friday off, Saturday, 9 o'clock at the gym, and Sunday off. But I can tell you, there are a lot of times that I missed my scheduled times, but knowing the schedule and knowing the plan that I set for myself, I used it to hold myself accountable, so I was back at the gym another day to make up for that workout, because you absolutely have to get your workouts in. So I recommend the following. If you're actually starting for the first time going to the gym, or you've taken a long break like I have and you're trying to get back to the gym, here's what I suggest you do. So what I suggest you do is, first, be realistic with your expectations. So I would say, okay, let's start with at least 3 days a week. Now, if you feel you can do more, great, but I suggest doing only 3 days a week to start. So do the 3 days a week, and decide which days they are. And you can do the days that you feel like maybe your kids don't, maybe like you have somebody that can pick them up from school, somebody can drop them off from school, whatever the case is, plan 3 days. And that could be one weekend day. Now, if it's really hectic during the week, do 2 weekends and 1 weekday. I mean, give you an example, Labor Day weekend, yesterday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, a lot of people had vacation. What I did, I worked out on my Saturday at 9 o'clock in the morning. I did not work out on Sunday, but I actually went for a run. And I worked out on Monday and I went for a run. So I don't run. I'm not a runner. I hate cardio, but I did it because I knew that, okay, in my mind, people are like drinking and having fun, but I know I have a goal to reach, and I know my expectations to work out are not going to change just because it's a holiday. It's still a Monday, and I work out on Monday, so I did it. So point of this Facebook Live is I had a couple of people actually ask me, do you work? Yes, I do work. And how do you work? Now, yes, I do marketing, so I can schedule myself. But at the same time, what you need to do is figure out what your schedule is like. So 9 to 5, then maybe you can work out at 7 a.m. Now, here's the tip. You do not need to go to the gym to work out, okay? If you do group exercises, like if you do Pure Barre or Cycle Bar, you can always get that done in the schedule that they allow. But if you like lift at the gym, if you do like burpees, push-ups, box jumps, whatever you want to do, and things that you can do at home to strengthen your core, what I recommend is you actually do something. So even if you wake up in the morning and do your little workout at home. Now, that is super convenient. I would absolutely invest in a couple of workout things, like a little dumbbell, a little maybe weighted something. Like you can do something, right? If you do the bands, and you can do resistant band workouts, you can absolutely get your workout at home. You can do your workout on your break. You know, like let's say I have one of my friends, she's a nurse here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and when she works like 13 hours a day, she refuses there's no way that I'm gonna be resting with this being my workout. So what she does is she takes a mile walk on her, hi Sanu, she takes a mile walk on a greenway from her job, from the hospital to a park, and then she walks back. But she does speed walking. Sometimes she jogs it, and there's always a way. If there's a will, there's a way. And I'm a true believer that if you really want to reach your goal, all you have to do is set it and believe it. Set your goal and believe you'll achieve it. Because if you don't believe it, if you don't believe in achieving it yourself, then who will? Right? So again, my workouts are 4 days during the week. So therefore, I always look at my schedule and I look at my calendar to see if I have any scheduled calls, any scheduled meetings, because I don't want my work to be compromised and I want to make sure I get my job done. So at that time, I figure out my schedule, I figure out my calls, and guess what? I work during the lunch hour. So this is my lunch hour. My lunch hour is 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, when a lot of people go from 11 to 12. So just to give you a little bit of an insight, and please feel free to comment, send me messages as you have, and let me know what other topics you want me to do the Facebook Lives about. But this is a very good suggestion. I had actually a couple days ago, I had been asked about this in a comment and also in a couple of messages. People say, well, we have work and we would love to do what you're doing, but we can't do it because we work. Well, yes, you can, because if you sit here, if any of you guys approaches me and you want me to do a one-on-one consultation with you, I can guarantee you we'll find so much time to do the exercises. So like, let's say, okay, you wake up in the morning, you grab your cup of coffee, you turn on the news, or you check your social media, and then you get your kids up, and then you have to go to work, and then you're stuck in traffic, and you have lunch, then you go home. Trust me, I know most of the schedules, most of the complaints. I had a lot of clients come up to me, and I know most of the complaints is I don't have time. What do you do when you get back home? Oh, I relax and I sit down and watch TV, or I got my social media. Oh, I don't watch TV, but I watch Netflix. There's always something that you can compromise to achieve your goal. And I'm not saying give up on TV. I'm not saying give up on your favorite shows, or give up on anything in life. I'm just saying be able to balance everything right. So if you were to work out 3 times a week, then you can watch your TV shows on the other days. If you go on social media, well, guess what? You can go on your social media while you're working out. What's better than to brag actually that you're at the gym when other people are freaking having drinks and watching Ozark? Actually, that's a really good show, by the way. I'm like binge watching it right now. So the whole point is for you to manage your schedule, and for you to understand that for you to be able to make a change and for you to actually achieve your goals, you have to plan out your week. You have to know that you're making it happen, and you have to work hard at making it happen. All I gotta say is it can be done whether you work or don't work. That managing schedules, it's absolutely easy. It is not hard to balance between gym and life. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys. Let me know if you have any questions, any comments, any concerns. Please comment below if you're watching this live or if you're watching it recorded. And let me know if you like this topic, or if you have another topic that you would like for me to go over. Love you guys. Achieve a goal today. Crush one. Love you. Bye-bye.